Hey everybody, it's Snail. Thought I'd make a video here of my fight with Phayze. It has been a long fight. I've done a lot of tries. I finally managed to beat him on normal, not the elite. Now this is a shout out to Phayze for sure, because I definitely used his strategy. I mean, I tweaked it just to suit me, but it's all his core mechanics. You know, I put my dart monkey right there. You can see he's just 0, 0, 0. And then I start with the remaining money, put a normal banana farm up, 0, 0, 0 with a farmer. Man, I bought a lot of farmers. There's a lot of tries. But these first few waves, it's just farming. Now, I didn't exactly follow his method because he goes different ways. But I farmed up just enough to get a druid, and then I put my druid up first. Normally he farms his he gets his economy going a little bit more strong, but I didn't want to sacrifice a whole bunch of hearts. There's no reason. I mean, look how many hearts we have. We have plenty, and by the time you get to Phayze, if you do the strategy right, you're going to lose when one of them slips past anyways, right? But I didn't want to sacrifice any hearts, so you're going to have a lot of bleed. And that's okay, you got 200 hearts. And by the time you're finished, you're going to have way more than you really need because of all the different towers you're going to be building, right? They're going to regenerating that health. But, you know, I have my druid up. I started increasing the production of my banana farm, turned it into a 1-0-0. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get another greater production here now. And I'm just going to use these two towers, but I'm going to start upgrading my druid. Start going to go just 0 and then work my way down the middle. So 0, 1, and then I'll do 0, 2, and then 0, 3. Once you get to 0, 3, you can pretty much just sit back and start building banana farms, because for like 20 rounds, you know, Spirit of the Jungle, whatever the third tier where he just puts the vines out, he's fine. He has no Druid of the Jungle. He has no problem just clearing all the waves. So we'll just kind of put it on autopilot here. We'll stop it once we get to the checkpoint. The checkpoint is where we need to start upgrading our monkeys and pull back from the economy building. So I'll see you when we get there. One thing I left off is this is something Phayze said too, is that you want to make sure you want to have that druid set to first, right? Even with Druid of the Jungle, he still needs to be set to first. Now, remember, just build up your banana farms 2, 0, 0. Get them going. We're going to be coming up here on the checkpoint. When you hit the checkpoint, then you need to stop with the economy. You need to focus on upgrading your guys. We're going to give hard thorns to our druid so he can pierce all the lead balloons, and we're going to start upgrading our dart monkey into crossbow so he can take care of these fast movers that are going to start coming in. And then we go immediately back into our economy. We want to have 4 going in range of this monkey farmer, so we're going to build on the other side of the lane there. And now that we're kind of getting out of the range of the farmer, we're going to build another one here. We're going to start making him into a marketplace. We're going to put it... Well, I end up putting it closer here to the crossbow monkey. I was thinking that I could put him there, and I was like, maybe the farmer will hit it. So I start testing. I was like, maybe I can put it there. Maybe I can do it here. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to drop it here or whatever. We'll see if he picks it up. If he doesn't, no problem. We'll go ahead and we'll get him to 2-0. And then we're going to head and give our... Well, I say 2-0. We're going to turn him into a marketplace because he's out of range, right? So we'll just wait for it to get to that magic number, $2,900. Remember, this is without monkey knowledge. All of this is without monkey knowledge fight. So we got a 2,900, and now we're going to make sure that our crossbow monkey is able to back up our Druid of the Jungle. We're going to go ahead and turn him into a sharpshooter. And we're going to get rid of this statue right here. And I'll show you why here shortly. was thinking to myself, well, we've got these plantations here. They're really not doing anything yet. Well, they're not plantations yet. I was like, let's go ahead and make their bananas worth more money. So I go ahead and give them all more valuable bananas. Now, with the boss appearing in a few rounds here, I'm gonna increase. Well, I'm gonna drop the monkey that's gonna get us through the first boss fight. It's the ninja monkey. We're gonna put him right here, and we're gonna turn him into a 1004. Now he's a little bit expensive. That's okay though. We're gonna have more than enough money to get him there. You know, even with the ninja being as strong as he is, he still needs a little bit of extra juice. So we're going to put down a monkey village and go 220. And just, that's going to buff everybody. Our druid is going to buff our dart monkey. It's going to buff our ninja monkey. Of course, you know, didn't play it perfect, so I don't have the funds to get there yet. However, Ninja Monkey can pretty much solo Phayze at this point. So we just let him do that. And we're going to focus kind of on building more farms while this is going on. So this is just the perfect time to get your economy up. Just turn them into a 0, 2, 3s. And just let it ride. Just get as many of them as you can down. Right? We're going to need a bunch of them. I mean, I don't know how many I placed over the course of this fight. Yeah, it was lots. I sold them, then rebuild them, sell them, then rebuild them. And you see the Ninja Monkey has no problem taking out Phayze. We have our Dart Monkey there, cleaning up everything else that comes through. And you know, you see Phayze going, I was like, oh, that's it? That was it? That's all there is? Well, now hold on. There is going to be a quick blitz here right after Phayze. So you've got to go ahead and remove this next statue. And I'm kind of in a bad way because I put a marketplace down, but you're going to need to put a magician right down here on the edge, right there, right? And then give him 0, 3, 2. You have to work into that. But you do that, and he pretty much covers that other angle. But just in case, we're going to put an alchemist down. We're going to give him 3, 0, 1. Once we get enough cash, that is. And now you're just putting down farms. So we'll speed it up, and then I'll come right back when we're about to face Phayze for round 2. Well, I'm going to come back a little bit early, right? Because you need to stop selling. You need to stop buying farms about 57. That's probably, I think I stopped at 56, or I kept going at 57. Stop buying farms because you need to start banking cash. Now, if I had played this a bit better, I would have plantations up there instead of just heavy productions, and I would be in a better place. But what we need to do is we need to bank as much cash as we can because we're about to have to sell everything just so we can afford the monkeys that are going to take us for the next 2 rounds. As you see, this, what we have is great, but it's just not, it doesn't do enough. And I can tell you that because it took me a lot of tries using Phayze's strategy to figure out what I should do. Or like, why do I do this? Why can't I just use what I have? There's a reason. He knows what he's talking about. So I sell all of these marketplaces, but first, you should have put this down first, sir. You're going to buy a fair trader. favored trades, I mean. And that'll increase the selling of everything around it. So we're going to sell these marketplaces. Of course, they don't get the benefits, but these are up in value. We sell those. We sell monkeys, everything. We're completely bare. And what we're going to do is put down another druid. We're going to put down first, our monkey village, so it doesn't cost us as much to upgrade. We're going to get our 002s. We're going to put our druid down. And we're going to go all the way down the middle into Spirit of the Forest. Right? And he really chews up everything on the map. But he needs to be backed up, so we're going to use a mad. And I had trouble figuring out where he was in the list. But we're going to dump him right here and go right down the middle. We're a little short on cash. It's okay. It's not necessary. We can get him halfway through this fight, and we would still win. Being this close to him this early in the fight, we're still in good shape. I mean, look at him. I mean, look at the druid. He has no problem killing everything. So we'll just kind of watch this tick down. And then you can see, look how much, look at the damage right now, right? There's literally nothing. Well, there is a little bit. It's pathetic. But then we pull out the mad. Look at it. Chunks. Just chunks. The mad does so much damage. And he's not even, like, leveled up all the way, right? He's just down the middle. I haven't given him precision, anything. So, the one thing, though, so I messed up. There needs to be an alchemist right there by your Spirit of the Forest, okay? The alchemist helps with your lead balloons, but I didn't put one down, so that's why I'm having to target it with the mad, but the mad makes short work of it. And now, to make up for my errors, we're going to kind of just get him targeted so he quits following my mouse pointer. We're going to sell him so we can have some money. And we're going to put a farm down so we can go to Monkeyopolis. And then we're going to give our we're going to give everybody monkey drums, right? We're going to put our alchemist down so our Spirit of the Forest no longer has to worry about fighting those lead balloons. Now we're going to go back into economy since Spirit of the Forest has no problem just rocking everybody's face off. We're going to go right into banana research facilities, as many as we can. I was thinking, like, can I put it there? Really, what I should have done is just gone ahead and put it next to the farmer monkey, but it doesn't matter. It's fine. It doesn't matter. We're just going to start building economy. That's all we need to do right now. So just start spamming your farms. And I'll come back when we're ready for the next part. I kind of did the same thing again. I kind of just stopped 4 rounds out, stopped buying farms, and just kind of banked some banana bucks here. I went ahead and prepared to get another mad down, as well as an airstrip. We're going to use that, I forget the name of it, but we'll show it pretty quickly. It's the one at the very bottom, the big bomber. But anyways, I needed to bank. You can see all of the research facilities, and I've got marketplaces. We're going to sell a lot of them again to afford some tier 4s. It's coming pretty close. Like, Spirit of the Forest just rocks faces. That's what he does on this map. He's great. So here we come. Of course, Monkey City, research, all those marketplaces. I'm getting tons of money each turn here. Only one round left. As you can see, the Dartling Gunner's just kind of like has been following me this entire time, and I just now noticed. We've got 74,000 right now. This is before we have even sold anything. So, right down the middle, there we go. We've got our mat up. Now I'm actually going to give him his upgrades, and I'm going to start selling so I can upgrade my planes. It's 20 grand to sell these, you see. I wonder why there's a difference. Well, to get him to all the way down, we need more money, so we're just going to start selling our farms. I'm contemplating which one I want to sell because I know I'm going to turn one into the top tier banana manufacturing facility. The Flying Fortress, that's what it is. He's 80 grand. So now we get our Flying Fortress up. I've got to sell one more. I was like, oh. But that's not enough. You need to have his ability to fight camouflaged. So I'm like, why isn't the plane shooting Phayze? He's shooting off the screen. Why isn't he shooting Phayze? Like, oh, I didn't give him spy plane capability. So now he can shoot Phayze. You can see just the health just falling off Phayze. Right? To get here, you need a lot of funds. So you have to farm. Farm. But when you do get here, I mean, he just melts. He just melts with the right guys. Just don't forget to pick up your Monkey City money. Well, if you're going to ask me like what the next levels look like, I'm going to tell you it looks exactly like all of the other ones before. We're just going to build up our economy. We're not going to add any new offense. We're just going to build our economy. So I've opted just to lock Mad down so I don't have to worry about or pay attention to those rockets following me wherever I go. And I'm going to work into this Banana Central. And as soon as I get that, then I'm just going to start spamming markets. So, I will come back later, and we'll work on round 100. You know, so I've just got tons of marketplaces out there. Got lots of central markets. I mean, I've even got some of the banks because I just pushed the wrong button too many times. I mean, whatever. It doesn't matter at this point. I have more than enough banks here. Banks, markets, plantations, central bananas, everything. We're going to sell it all. I mean, it's time. We're going to sell everything, right? Everything has to go. Why? And then I sold the fair trader. That was a mistake. You sell him last. But anyways, selling everything, getting all my money back. I mean, if you do it right, you'll have over $1 million. Me? Nah, I messed up. But, you know, it is what it is. Because we're going to put up, you guessed it, everybody's favorite, the Monkey Village. So we can upgrade our guys pretty cheaply. And there we go. We're going to Sun Temple him after I don't know why we do this, but this is what Punji did, so this is what I'm doing. Right? Give him max range. Alright. Now, something else also Punji did was he put himself a sniper down here on the edge. And he made him a Moab Maimer. So, we cripple Moab him all the way. Give him the ability to shoot invisible enemies, camoed enemies. And then, we're going to start putting a bunch of other monkeys up. After we put our monkey village, it'll help us kind of cut down on their costs just a little bit. But also, you know, we're going to jungle drums because they're going to stay up here. We want them shooting faster. And we'll just put up a bunch of Phayze monkeys here. I mean, I was just randomly choosing them. I like them all. I like the Phayze monkeys. Punji has a very scientific way of doing this. I do not. But anyways, let's get these guys up to see invis, turn them into avatars, and just line the map with them. We have lots of money, so we're just going to repeat the process. That's one thing I forgot to do is put this guy down. But that's alright. I'm trying to think of like what I want to do, what else I could do. Who else I need to put out. And I was like, oh, well, I'll just put another avatar down. I'm like, where could this guy go? Like, well, I mean, what about like right here? That'll work. Like, there's no rhyme or reason to what I'm doing. I'm just going off of my memory of what he did. I mean, it took me many, many tries to get this far. But, you know, we don't want to leave off our Mads, right? I mean, they took us from, like, level 2 all the way here. So we're going to bring him back because he's just good damage. I'm like, oh, you know what else? Let's bring in a plane. But let's change it up because that's what Punji did. He was using this Sky Shredder. And, of course, we want him to be able to attack invis. I was like, oh, I could Paragon that? That's neat. And of course, you know, we've got our helicopter. Helicopters are like my favorite. So we're going to put a Apache dropship into Apache Prime and make sure he can attack invis as well. And then we're just going to flood the area with more of this goodness. More avatars. I'm like, you know what? You know what would help avatars? Alchemists. Love it. Get everybody just shooting like crazy. Now I'm starting to think, it's like, well, do I have enough avatars? The answer is no. But I'm looking at my money, and my money is going down. So I'm trying to find a spot he'll go. Which he does right there. Of course, you know, when you get here, you can do it, play, you know, however you want to. The key is just the farms. Just keep farming, farming, farming. You get here, make sure you have, you know, I mean, look, that was, what did I have, 600,000? And here we go. Round 100. You see that, like, even with the Mad, the shield's not falling as fast, right? But he's not really getting hit by all of the avatars yet, right? You notice it's like the health's really not getting chunked. I mean, it's falling off fast enough. But see, now he's getting hit by more. Now you see just the bleed. All of that stuff. All of those hit points just falling off of him. And we got some stronger balloons for good measure, but I mean, he's already toast. And I was getting excited. I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, just look, now he's getting hit by like everything. So there we go. We got tier 4. And I was like, man, I'm in a good spot. I'm in a really good spot. So we got 15 more rounds. I'm just going to put down another Dartling Gunner. And I'm going to turn him into, well, the Ray of Doom. It's going to take me a little bit because I don't have the money. But I will. But I'll come back before we fight the last round. Well, I put down a few extra monkeys. I put down an extra ice monkey. I put down a mortar monkey just for good measure. That's my good measure mortar monkey. That's his only reason for existence. But so this is it. It's the last time we get to fight Phayze. I think I've got some extra avatars in there. Looks like I put a few extra down. But again, you know, he's like, man, he's really not taking that much damage. But I've got that Ray of Doom with the Mad. You know, I was like, well, you know, man, I hope I've got enough DPS. Because he's really not taking any damage. Then I'm like, oh, wait. He's completely slowed down. Only like 3 avatars are hitting him. That's why. I was like, he's toast, right? And then he gets closer where there's more avatars hitting him, right? And that stuff, that bleed just happens faster, right? Look at all that health just coming off. My good measure mortar monkey is just firing off into the nothingness. Well, then he's going to jump forward here in a little bit. And we're going to see a real difference in DPS. Right. Now, look, just look. The screen erupts. Everything is hitting him, right? That shield melts. All the balloons behind him melting. You just look at that HP, right? 550. 450, dropping by hundreds of thousands in moments. And now everything is shooting at him. Everything. I don't think there's anything that can't hit him right now. And here we go. This is the very end of it. He's toast. GG, sir. Now I just got to clean up his little minions. And guess what? That's a victory over Phayze. That's the first time I beat him. Right? I didn't, like, beat him and then try it again and make a video of it. No, you came on this journey with me. Now look at all those rewards. Would you like to play again? No. No, I don't want to play again. I want to leave Phayze. I'm not going to fight Elite. I was like, next time I'll play that. But, so here are my achievements I got. Who's the boss? Defeat a tier 5 boss. We'll see what we get. Some monkey money. Insta-monkey, okay. And win a boss battle without using a hero. Well, that's pretty cool, right? But, anyways, that was my fight against Phayze. It took a lot of tries. Just remember to turn off auto start, right? And farm. Farm a lot. But hey, thanks for coming with me on this journey. I'll see you next time. Until I do, you have a great day.